Good day, dear friends. Welcome to Letters of Paul to the Philippines. Today we're talking about chastity before marriage, not as a restriction, but as a love story still unfolding. And to guide us, we'll walk quietly with the spirit of the film, A Walk to Remember. Many young couples today sincerely believe in the Church's teaching against sex before marriage. They know fornication is wrong. They know the reasons, and yet many still fall. Why? Because chastity is often experienced as something negative, as something to avoid, as something unfair. We don't get to have this great expression of love forever. That way of thinking slowly weakens resolve, especially when passion is strong and love feels urgent. This is what happens when chastity is seen as a loss instead of a gift. In A Walk to Remember, Jamie tells Landon the rules of her life. No sex, no rebellion, no shortcuts. At first, Landon thinks those rules limit love, but eventually he realizes those rules protect something precious. Chastity works the same way. It's not saying no to love, it's saying yes to a deeper kind of love, one that knows how to wait. The Catechism of the Catholic Church gives us a beautiful, positive vision. Those who are engaged to marry are called to live chastity in continence. They should see in this time of testing a discovery of mutual respect, an apprenticeship in fidelity, and the hope of receiving one another from God. Chastity is not just restraint, it is training, an apprenticeship, a preparation for a lifelong promise. You cannot have a healthy marriage without chastity. Why? Because chastity is the virtue by which you control your sexual appetite, instead of it controlling you. If chastity is not developed before marriage, it becomes very hard to develop after marriage. This is courageous work, especially for men. Real masculinity is not indulgence. It is self-mastery. So how do young couples actually live this out? First, avoid the near occasion of sin. This isn't prudish, it's realistic. Spend time together publicly, in parks, malls, social spaces. You'll actually have more fun and less pressure. Second, do not mix being alone together with alcohol. As St. Thomas Aquinas taught, alcohol weakens reason, and virtue depends on reason. Another danger is emotional dependency. Signs include constant phone calls, panic when contact stops, planning every moment together, living inward, not outward. This kind of attachment feels like love, but it actually prevents you from truly knowing each other. Jamie and Landon didn't cling to each other. Their love opened outward, to God, to service, to meaning. That's mature love. Here's an honest test. If one evening ends early and there is no physical intimacy, do you feel grateful or cheated? If you feel the night was wasted, then passion has eclipsed friendship. Real love says, being with you is enough. Alongside chastity is purity, the cleansing of the mind and heart from lust. With God's grace, the sacraments, and patience, young people can be free to see others as persons, not objects, free to love without using. there is enormous peace in that freedom. The time before marriage is not a waiting room. It is a mission, an apprenticeship in fidelity. As A Walk to Remember teaches us, the strongest love is not the fastest. It is the bravest. Say this daily. I would rather die than violate a moral truth. This is Paul, and this has been Letters of Paul to the Philippines. Love that waits is love that lasts.